Nearly 50 years ago, as a new assistant professor in the history department at the U.S. Naval Academy, I shared an office suite with Elmer B. Ned Potter. Ned had taught at the Naval Academy since before the Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. He was also the co-editor with Chester Nimitz of the book Sea Power, 1961, which we all used as a text in the required naval history course that I subsequently taught at the Academy for 30 years. Ned knew Nimitz well, having worked closely with him on Sea Power. Ned's biography of the admiral, entitled simply Nimitz, appeared in 1976, and he kindly gave me an inscribed copy. I still have it. Since we shared a telephone line, I often took calls intended for him. My favorites were from his wife, Grace, a Virginia lady in every sense of that term. She never identified herself as in, "Hello, Craig, this is Grace Potter." She never had to. When I heard, "Well, hello there," each word 2 distinct syllables, it could be no one else. I never got a call from Nimitz, since he had died in 1966, but Nimitz was very much a part of the many conversations Ned and I had about naval history until Ned retired in 1977. We remained friends until he died, 20 years later, in 1997. I hope he would have approved of the wartime portrait of the Admiral that I offer here. This is not a biography of Chester Nimitz. It is instead a close examination of his leadership during his 3.5 years directing World War II in the Pacific Theater, when his actions and decisions guided the course of the war and helped determine its outcome, the legacy of which we still live with today. In many ways, it is remarkable that he assumed such a role. National trauma, social, political, economic, and military, produces a cultural tension that can challenge democratic norms. In such circumstances, the loudest, most aggressive voices often assume leadership roles. During World War II, military and naval leaders such as Admiral Ernest J. King, General Douglas MacArthur, Admiral Bull Halsey, and General George Patton all rose to prominence. All were talented and competent. All were also larger-than-life figures whose temperament, stubbornness, self-assurance, and impatience characterized their leadership. They were and are polarizing figures.